Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Angel's Haven. I am showing you the beginning of the sink repair, and when it's finished tomorrow, I will take another little video, and then I will get somebody smarter than I am to slice the two of them together. No, that would be splice the two of them together. So anyone who's watched any of my videos where I did a home tour, or the ones that talked about what works and what doesn't work, and mistakes my builder made, things he did right, things he did wrong, will remember that a week or so after I moved in, I discovered a very weird thing about this sink, which was that it did not have a solid cut all the way around. From about here all the way around to about here, there was a splice put in the sink like that. It had been glued in, and as you can see, it started coming off very early on in my occupancy. It first came off here, and I knew this was a problem. I didn't know what happened or why, but I knew I should have had it fixed right away. Unfortunately, there were several other things that had to be done, and I was busily paying for those. But I'm finally getting it done. So Derek Campbell, Tiny House Big Sky, who lives here in the park, watch for an upcoming blog about him and his wife, Kelly Pipe Campbell. Derek, among other things, is a really fine carpenter, and he is going to fix this problem. He has started out today by removing the rest of the inserted splice. That's what you see here. Taking out all the old, I don't even know what this is. I'm sure that caulking, maybe this is rubber caulking or silicone caulking or something. And you can see right here, there's a gap where the sink is unable to fill up the space that was cut for it. And so the solution that I came up with, and Derek is going to implement, is to tile all around the perimeter of the sink. I wanted to get bullnose tile. I could not find bullnose tile in the color or style that I wanted. So I've gotten some 3-inch, they're outside or I'd show you, but I've gotten some 3-inch rectangular tile that are about the color of this green here, which is a color that sort of appears in a few places in my house. As you can see, it's a color I like as an accent color. And he came in today, he took off the rest of the splice, took off the we decided this was silicone caulking, sanded it, and did something else, and told me that he wanted it to sit until tomorrow and be dry. I don't know how I'm going to wash dishes, but I'll figure that out. So this is progress, and tomorrow when I come home, I will show you the final result. So thanks for spending a few minutes of my tiny life with me, and when this video resumes, hopefully you'll see the finished product. Thank you. Good evening. Here we are, the second segment of the sink repair video. As you can see, there is tile, there are spacers, and I'm assuming that the third stage will be grout. So I think this is a really cool way of dealing with the problem that my builder caused by the miscut. So what do you think? If you have an opinion, leave a comment. And when the grout gets done, I will do a final video to show you the final result. But so far, I'm really liking it. So stay tuned. Good afternoon. Here is the third and final segment. So I'm really liking the way it turned out. Derek Campbell did a great job. You can see that because I didn't use bullnose tile, there's a grout here, a layer of grout, and if it were bullnose, the tile would be curved up there. I could not find the color I wanted. I might have found it if I'd gone to several other places, but this was the exact color I wanted, and it didn't come in bullnose. So look at those beautiful tile cuts. A perfect tile cut is a thing of beauty, no denying that. I've always been a big fan of perfect tile cuts. And this was made very difficult by the fact, or fairly difficult by the fact that on this side, right by my shadow, right here, there was a big gap because of how badly the hole had been cut. So anyway, I actually really like it. This tiling solution was my idea, but I had only a vague notion of how it would work, and Derek made it happen. So now, in 24 hours, I will be able to use my sink. I won't be worried about damaging my countertop, which is actually a little damaged, probably needs to be resealed. And one more of the problems caused by my builders rushing the end of the job is solved. Next up probably will be to do something about this cabinet. The far end door is just wonky. It comes off all the time, and if anything jostles in the cupboard, you can't use it. And these doors are the cheapest imaginable plywood, and I don't like them. That's cosmetic, of course. They function fine. But at any rate, the scoop of the day is a complete tiling project and a happy tiny house owner. So thanks for your patience and for spending a few minutes of my tiny life with me, and I will see you next time.